Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Lords of Shadow, Paladin run. Excuse me for this episode if I sound a little weak. I've been sick for the last couple days and I slept like 16 hours yesterday. It wasn't fun. Anyway, this episode hopefully I can knock out both chapters 6 and 7 because there's 5 stages left in these 2 chapters. Yeah, this stage, something may happen that you guys might not like. I'm going to skip a major part of this stage. Yeah. You notice the trial says you finished the level and won the Vampire Wargame, only took 2 pieces. So I'll explain what the Vampire Wargame is later on. Let's just get this stage started.
Time is running out. Night is almost upon us. Soon the castle will be swarming with vampires. Those who are the most powerful of their kind are able to take on the appearance of high-born humans. Gabriel must be on his guard now, for appearances can be deceptive. I have heard that in this place one may face one's deadliest foes without realizing it until it is too late.
Alright, this is the first actual castle stage. We're going to be in the castle for the next few chapters. And at the end of it, we fight the Vampire Lord of Shadow. We're going to see this hallway at least one more time before this Let's Play is done. And there's also a boss we'll face once or twice. Anyway, am I the only one that would pay to see Patrick Stewart Let's Play this game? That would be so awesome. And I wonder... because they haven't... I know he's going to be in the second game, Lord of Shadow 2. I wonder if he's going to be in the 3DS version. Which, by the way, I do plan on buying day one. And I might lose sleep over it. Guys, you gotta remember, I'm a Castlevania fan, what can I say? Anyway. Speaking of Castlevania, a lot of people kind of have their ifs about this game. I don't know why. Like, I've decided to go look up a random trailer, which I usually don't do, of the Lord of Shadow 2. And like, everyone was bitching like, oh, this game didn't need another one. Like, then they said like it was, a copy of multiple of the games. You guys gotta remember, back in the like 80s, you played one game, and if it was a hit selling game, there was going to be at least 3 copies of it, and no one ever bitched about it because everyone enjoyed the same game. Like, see, Castlevania 1 came out in 1986. Ninja Gaiden came out in 1988, and wrong window. It almost had exactly everything alike. I mean, same like, oh crap! Forgot to pull down the window. Like same health bars, same like controls, even the annoying fucking birds from Castlevania was in Ninja Gaiden. And no one complained about it. Which kind of bugs me because a lot of people are complaining about Lords of Shadow, and yes, I know they copied off of Lords of Colossus, Shadows of Colossus, they copy off of, Devil May Cry, which, even, the Layman Innocence was accused of being a Devil May Cry knockoff. Just annoys me, it's just, there's nothing bad about this game. I don't care if it's a lot like other games. It tells a different story, which is another thing people grab about. This is a side story. This isn't part of the Castlevania canon. I don't see why people are complaining that, oh, they're changing so much, and like someone said that someone's big complaint about, oh, not this guy, I forgot all about him. Someone's big complaint about the Lord of Shadow 2 little trailer. Oh, isn't it too early to have Alucard? No, because Lords of Shadow 2 is going to be the final game. They're not going to do a Lords of Shadow 3. They're going to do Mirrors of Fate. Oh, how did I get hit by that? They're going to do Mirrors of Fate, and then they're going to do Lords of Shadow 2, and that'll be it. We may see an, game, a part of the storyline done in this fashion. If Lords of Shadow 2, not the same story, but like the original storyline canon done in this fashion, if the sales of the second Lords of Shadow game go, whoa, shit, healing time. But do not think there's going to be another one of these games after Lords of Shadow 2. Anyway, just a lot of this stuff bugs me. It's the same complaints I hear all over, Devil May Cry. Who cares if he looks different? The game's going to be fun. It has Bill O'Reilly as a boss fight. You know how many people have been wanting Bill O'Reilly as a boss fight in their games? A lot of people. Like the core gameplay mechanics hasn't really changed, and people say it's slow and clunky. It's a lot smoother than some of the games out there. And then the thing is, they're like, oh, he looks so different. This isn't made by the same people. It's a side story as well. DMC is this, like, it's Lords of Shadow to its own series. It's like Battle Network is to Mega Man. A lot of people don't like Battle Network, because it's not like Mega Man. Well, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to use the same name. Sorry, I'm a little sick. To a different story. By the way, life gem up here. Kind of have to climb up the whatever. Alright. Notice right here, there's a little thing. Looks like we have to hit it with something. If you guys remember the mirror puzzles from the other stage, all we have to do is just punch that down, and punch that down. We should be good because all the vampire holes are covered with sunlight now. Spin this around. Booyah. Stage is almost over. As I said, I'll explain what Vampire Wargames is here in a second, because we're about ready to open up the gate to it. Anyway, back here we have this little puzzle. Now, it's a magic puzzle. And by the way, if you really wanted to, that's where the Brotherhood Ark is, up there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly... Oop, not the trial. There we go. Alright. So what we gotta do, we activate a specific magic, and then we activate them. And if we get it wrong, we actually take damage and the whole puzzle resets itself. Usually when you see these kinds of puzzles... Where's the other two? Are they out here? Yeah, they're out here. There's usually an infinite magic fountain nearby that recharges all your magic. So you can do that. Alright. So here's the situation. See how slow that gate is opening? That gate is opening slow. And one second, let's charge up all of our magic because we're about ready to have a fight for your life scenario. Because that gate's opening slow, it's taking just long enough for the sun to go down. Meaning those holes we blocked are no longer blocked. Which is why I'm also filling up on magic, because I'm going to quickly heal myself and then just shadow the fuck out. Anyway. Kill. They're already dead. So pretty much what we gotta do here is, as this door is opening very very slowly. We gotta deal with all these vampires. It's actually opening a lot faster than I remember it. Come on! Now we gotta wait for these little gates to turn. Okay, one of the bolts are twisted off. Come on, get the other one. Come on now. Other bolt, if you see on the door, is almost halfway open. Almost out of magic too, which is kind of... No, it's not that bad. And the door's open, so we quickly run through it for a cutscene.
Hello. Have you come to play? The board is ready for you. Do you like it?
I'm looking for...
Don't you want to play?
I am here for the Dark Lord.
I'll tell you where she is, if you play my game.
She?
Mother doesn't like visitors. But I'll show you where she is, if you play.
I don't have time for your games. I must find her now.
Then I won't help you.
Fine.
You won't ever find her. Only I know the secret way. I'll let you make the first move.
Alright, so here's the Vampire Wargame. If you notice, it's a puzzle, and it's 1500 EXP for clearing, which is a lot, by the way. Notice my EXP counts in the 60,000s. That's because I bought all the moves, and yeah. Think of it like Wizard's Chess from Harry Potter. You have 6 pieces, and Laura, that's the other vampire's name, has 6 pieces. And you can see the stats on the right. Werewolves have the most health and attack. Vampires have the most defense, medium amount of health. And then necromancers just do damage, and they all have different, whatever. They all have different moves. Anyway, this usually takes about 20 minutes, or 15 to 20 minutes, and it's entirely luck-based. And there might be a little bit of strategy, but it's mostly luck-based, because when it's your turn, you get a little wheel with your pieces on it, and it spins, and it lands, and then you can move that piece. When you lose 2 pieces, you get 2 spins, and when you lose 4 pieces, you get 3 spins. However, let's say you lost both your werewolves, and the wheel lands on werewolves, you lose that turn. So it's almost entirely luck-based, and losing it kind of knocks you out, gives you a game over. But since it takes so long, I spent so long explaining, it's already 15 minutes, I'm just going to skip it. If you guys really want me to play, I'll try and see if I can actually do the 2-player version, because you can actually play 2-player version, with another person. But anyway, so I'm going to skip it. It's the first time I ever skipped this, by the way.
It's not fair! I want to win! But you have earned the right to continue on your game.
This knight here has a light gem. I guess you can't pick it up if you skipped it. I remember the only reason why I did in the first place was to get that light gem. But if we're actually moving around, I guess it kind of cheaps it. Alright, awesome. It doesn't go straight to cutscene. Anyway, that stage is done. We have a boss stage now. Here we go.